Hi everybody! By now you should have already watched the zine video. That video gives you some more information about what zines are and how to make your own. This video is going to focus more specifically on your first project. Are you ready? So for this project, we're going to be making your food and animal zine. It's really fun and really simple, so let's get started. In your kit, you have two different zine sizes. You've got the half page or what we call the mini zine. Today, I'm gonna use the mini zine to make my food and animal zine, but it's up to you. You could use the bigger one if you want, or save it for another project. Today, I'm gonna use the mini zine to create my food and animal zine. Then I'm gonna use a pencil to do my sketches. And finally, I'll use a black pen to go over top of my sketches and just make them look more professional. To make this activity super fun, I snagged a couple dice from a board game that I have, and that'll help you choose your combinations for which foods and animals to draw today. Let's go! There are two charts available to you on page 3 of your instructions. There's one chart called Summer Farm and the other called Alaska Fun. Those two charts will give you the combinations you can use for drawings. So now I roll my dice. I got a 1. That is a salmon. Awesome. I got a 3. That is a watermelon. So now my challenge is I have to draw a salmon eating watermelon, or I guess a watermelon in the shape of a salmon? So I'm gonna save my cover till later because I haven't decided what my cover should look like. But I do know that my first page is going to be my salmon watermelon. So here I go. Sometimes I forget what animals or fruits even look like, so it can be helpful to look it up on the internet if you need a reference for how to draw it. So now that I have my salmon with a watermelon under one fin and eating a slice while it swims, I am going to go over it in black pen just to make it look more professional. The final step will be for me to erase some of my pencil lines. You can leave them there, but I think for this one, I'll erase them. All right, here it is, my salmon with a watermelon. For the next pages of my zine, I'm gonna roll the dice again. I got a 2 and a 5. 2 for black bear, 5 for blueberry. Ooh, a black bear eating blueberries, that's perfect. So for my cover, I have to think about two things. What is my image going to be and what is my title? For the title, I think I'll combine something that has to do with the drawings. So maybe fruity animals or vegetarian friends. So before I start actually writing my title, I want to make sure that it'll fit on the page. So I think I'm going to go with fruity animals. And I think I'll give myself some markers here so that I don't go right up to the edge. I know that it's going to be 2 lines, fruity and animals. Now I'm going to just start sketching really lightly what those letters will look like. Luckily, my letters fit just fine, so now I can start to make them a little bit bigger and bolder to be like a real title. I'm going to erase my sketch markers to show the edge of the page. And now I'll start going over my letters to make them look more like the title that I want them to. I might do kind of a block letter style. Now you have to think about your image. You want to make sure that your image represents the things that are inside the zine, but also that it's very eye-catching so people want to look at it. So I decided that the image I wanted to choose was the black bear and blueberry because I really thought those went well together. The last step for my zine is going to be to go over each page in pen, erase any pencil marks, add my name, and maybe some page numbers, and then call it good. Share it with everyone.